This is episode 100 of Family Life Mornings. We're a morning radio show hosted by Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life, a network of stations across New York and Pennsylvania. Our podcast is a weekly look at the moments you might have missed. If you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And find out more about our show at familylife.org. This week we had a new member.
Hello, my name is Yardroid.
Find out why he's here in just a few minutes.
When you wake up with Family Life, you get the encouragement you need to start the day.
So now that mask mandates are starting to be lifted, people are questioning, what am I going to do with all these masks? Well, some people say, I'm going to have a big celebration, a bonfire, I'm going to burn them all, which is one option. Not probably the most environmentally friendly thing to do. Other people are getting creative. I read about a woman who's going to turn them into a quilt, like all her fabric face masks, which that would be a different kind of quilt. Another family is keeping some for a time capsule, which I think is really cute. Steve is hanging his on his nose right now.
Yeah, why not?
You could put one on each ear. It would be symmetrical, and you'd be able to use two at once. See, excellent. How about this, though? Okay. This is kind of funny. This one family says that face masks make wonderful hammocks for Barbie dolls.
That's great.
With all the masks in our house, Barbie and all her Malibu friends are going to have the most chill summer ever.
You're waking up with the show that keeps it clean for you and your kids. Family Life Mornings.
Don't throw them away, Bud. You can put them in the garbage. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Yes, you can. You can use these for so many different things. Let's first take the fireplace. You can dump the damp contents of these onto the ash, weigh them down before sweeping them out. You can also add them to your bath. They're good for your skin. Maybe you're starting to know these already. Let me tell you about putting them in the garbage. You can spread these into stinky spots like, the bottom of your garbage bags, the dried leaves of your tea bags. Yes, tea bags can be used for so many different things. So don't throw them out, but you can use them for that. Here's another thing. Maybe you've heard this one. They're kind of used like cucumbers. Place them over your eyes. If you're waking up this morning and you feel a little bit tired, put them over your eyes. But here's one thing you need to do. Make sure they're cool. the cool tea bags, or you'll really wake up in a hurry. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Family Life Mornings. We're giving away free smiles, and we've got one that's just your size.
Hut City has a new recycling service that includes some new recycling trucks. And to try and get the community really involved in the whole recycling project, the City Council has asked the public to submit names for the trucks. And they're going to paint the names right on the side of the trucks. And the votes have come in, and several creative names came in. But I'll give you my three favorite ones. The first one is Ben Diesel. I thought, that fits. And okay,
go. Tough truck.
Yes, it is. The second one, Recyclosaurus Rex.
Ooh.
So I'm like, go get him. And then probably my favorite, because nothing gets past this guy, Truck Norris.
Well, hello there, sunshine. Welcome to Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
We have robot vacuum cleaners, so now introducing... Hello, my name is Yardroid. Yardroid, yes, that is my name. True story. I can not only mow your lawn, I can fertilize your yard. Boy, I sound funny. Water the grass, I rake, I take care of the weeds, I control the pest, I leaf blow, I even have a tiny water nozzle to play and shoot water out at people. Yes, my name is Yardroid. I'm brand new. Well, they say it's brand new, but we had one of those that did all that when I was a kid. We called him Dad.
They're here to wake you up, pick you up, and lift you up. Steve, Terese, and Randy on Family Life. A friend you can turn
I
to.
don't want my mashed potatoes to touch my chicken. And I don't want my chicken to touch my green beans. Did anybody ever have a kid like that didn't like their food to touch? Well, those people grow up. And they become adults who don't like their food to touch. But you get to a certain age where that little divided plate is not really socially acceptable anymore, right?
Right.
Well, how about when it comes time to heat something up? I'm not such a fan of the microwave if I don't have to. I like to just heat things up on the stove. But let's say you want to heat up your mashed potatoes and your green beans and your chicken. You don't want to use 3 pans. Well, I just saw this 3-in-1 nonstick divided saute pan. It's got like a half section over here and then a little wall like those divided plates and then 2 other little sections so that you could cook 3 things at one time and they never, ever, ever have to touch. This is great if you're, making a meal for just one person and you want to heat it up. Or maybe you're just a grown-up toddler who doesn't like their food to be touching each other. I thought it was a really good idea.
Hope you don't mind that we started the show without you. We just couldn't wait.
Family Life Mornings with Steve, Terese, and Randy.
Well, I'm not one to talk trash very often, but I am going to trash talk right now because if your house is like mine, you have several wastebaskets in the house, okay? The tall basket that's in our kitchen, no problem with the trash bag fitting. It fits perfect and it stays put when you dump the garbage in. But the smaller wastebaskets, it's a pain trying to find a bag that fits that wastebasket. And what happens, you throw something in there and the bag collapses with it.
I agree.
Well, I'm glad you agree,
First
Steve.
world problem.
I know. It's the worst.
But, this is a very simple solution, and I've actually tried it, and I'm like, I'm glad that it was shared with me because you buy wall hooks, and you take them and flip them upside down, stick them on the side of your wastebasket, and then the loops of the trash bag hook around it, and the bag stays in place.
Wow. Did you say you were glad?
I am so glad. It was a hefty guy who showed me that.
It's Thrifty Thursday on Family Life.
Any appliance that generates heat uses a lot of energy. You've probably heard that. When it comes to drying your clothes, you can cut down on the amount of time your dryer runs by putting a dry bathroom towel in the load. It'll help to absorb some moisture so that it all evaporates faster. You'll cut your energy bill and save time. So then you can do more laundry.
Helping you do more with what God has given you. Thrifty Thursday on Family Life.
There is a way to significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and lower your cholesterol, and it's a relatively inexpensive procedure that anyone can perform at home, and it's painless. Just do this once a day. Your cholesterol will go down. Chances of having a heart attack or stroke go down, and it gives your body a big protein and vitamin boost. What is it, you wonder?
What is it?
Drink a glass of milk.
Like what kind? Does it have to be a certain kind?
Just a regular glass of milk. There is a growing body of evidence showing that drinking milk is actually good for your health. I know it's gotten a bad rap before, but the latest evidence saying this is really a healthy thing to do for your body.
Is it bad if I add a little bit of coffee to it and call it a latte?
God gives us each new morning. We give you the encouragement to get through it. This is Family Life.
A 93-year-old man crying. Well, he had spent some time in the hospital, and as he's about to leave, he receives an itemized bill. And one of the lines had the cost of a respirator for a day. And that's what made the man cry. His doctor said, no, don't cry over this bill. We're going to work it out. And the man said, no, it's not about the money. I can take care of the bill. But I cry because I've been breathing God's air for 93 years, and I never paid for it. Oh. I got air here for just one day, and look at the cost. Do you know how much I owe God?
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow.
You're breathing God's air. What a gift.
You can either roll over and go back to sleep, or you can get going right now with Steve, Terese, and Randy. This is Family Life, a friend you can turn to.